Welcome to Bill Vick's You Are Not Alone. Bill, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
I'm looking forward to our conversation.
As am I. Let's dive right in. So tell me, Bill, what is Vistage?
An organization that started in 1957 with 7 chief executive officers. They met once a month to discuss issues all CEOs face: isolation, loneliness, getting advice from people. Oftentimes, is it biased advice I can believe in, and just facing the challenges of running a business, the challenges of making financial decisions, the challenges of employee hiring and firing. How well are we doing? And then oftentimes, am I the person for the job? These people would meet to share those same feelings and share in a peer relationship. What is it you do? How do you feel about that? How do you handle that? So it's a support group. It has grown since 1957. Now in 2023, we have 45,000 CEOs and executives across the world in over 30 countries that meet. And since 1957, we have worked with over 100,000 CEOs.
It's tremendous. Sounds really empowering and
it
necessary.
Is. Yeah, well, we think so, and I think they do as well.
Excellent. So what is a peer group if you join Vistage?
So the idea of a peer, as Harvard Business Review points out, is that the ability to share concerns, challenges, and opportunities to make yourself better. No better place to have that happen than with a peer, someone that's experiencing exactly what you're experiencing. So that's what we do. We bring together CEOs, and in a peer environment, as Harvard has said, works really well to solve problems.
And sounds like it solves the loneliness issue as well.
Many times. In fact, in our groups, we find that the members become very close personal friends over the years.
Like-minded thinkers.
Exactly, exactly.
Excellent. So I've got the 3 W's for you that I want to dive into. First is, what do you do?
What I do is that I'm the chair, and my job is to facilitate the monthly meetings. And we have an all-day monthly meeting, and oftentimes CEOs, well, good Lord, I'm so buried in my business now, how could I possibly take a day out of my month and meet with someone? Well, as we like to say, here's an opportunity to work on your business and not be buried working in your business, and work on yourself, okay? Personally, professionally, and for your company. So this is a challenge that, as a chair, this monthly meeting, we will have curated speakers, and we have a very, very deep bench of world-class speakers. It can be about how to be, how to hire, how to fire, how to read financial reports, how to get a loan, how to go to a new market, how do I sell my business, all the issues that will eventually at some point in time be a factor. How do I work with my family and turn my business over to my family? So we help facilitate that through speakers and, more importantly, through the discussion and dialogue you will have with your group. So that's what we do on a monthly basis.
All right, and who do you do it for? I think I know, but...
Well, it's we say CEOs, but Vistage has a number of programs for emerging executives, advancing executives, key groups, chief operators, chief financial officers, chief operating officers. But mainly my group is for the CEOs, and I'm looking for business founders, presidents, and chief executives who have business running from like $5 million in annual revenues all the way up to $1 billion. And we will meet once a month and try to network together and share those problems and maybe find some solutions.
Fantastic. So, Bill, I want to know why you do the work you do.
It's a way of giving back. And we often hear this expression, people that are more senior in their career. I've had 41 years in financial services. I've been responsible for offices and in hiring and firing working employees. I've learned a great deal over those years. I've been a coach. I have been a school teacher. I was in the U.S. Navy. So a lot of experiences, and hopefully that have made me understand how people work and work together. In that vein, and keeping that in mind, I wanted to give back to the leaders of tomorrow, the people, the young men and women that are running businesses today, to share some of my knowledge and that of our speakers for them so that they can understand the best way. That way they're better and more comfortable in what they do. Secondly, is that they're employees. They're those critical people that show up day in and day out and count on that CEO to be their leader. If I'm a better, facilitator and work with that CEO, make them better, their employees will be better. Their employees are better, profitability is better, the community's better, their families are happier. So it sounds a little, I'd say, altruistic, but really it is. I actually believe that. I believe that giving back is important and sharing your knowledge with others, and having it curated within that setting is a lot of fun for me. That's why I do it.
That's very meaningful.
Thank you.
That's a good reason. So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for lifelong learners. The key thing, and I find this in no matter what I've been doing, some people feel like, well, I've got this, I know how to do this, I've been doing it for a long time. So I'm looking for those individuals that not only think they got this, but what do I not have? Okay, what more should I know to make me even better? So lifelong learners. And we're really looking for people that are trusted. Trusted people are critical because it's the old classic expression, what stays in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in that room stays in that room. So you've got to be a trusted individual to keep what we say there between us. And then you have to be willing to be vulnerable. As I say, when you show up to our meetings, you're not here to brag about what you do or how great I am or what I'm doing or so forth and so on. No, you really need to get down into I'm failing at this, and I'm going to share that with you. Can you help me? And I've got an issue. And every month, we'll do what's called issue processing. Really dig down deep, not the top level, like at the iceberg, at the top, but really dig down deep. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What in your past has made you feel that way? And do you truly understand the concern that you have? Is the concern actually just a symptom of something greater, et cetera? So issue processing, digging deep into what's learning. So we're looking at people that can share failures with us and just people that like other people, quite honestly.
Okay. So courageous, inquiring-minded, socially oriented people.
That's what I wanted to say.
Looking to grow. Oh, you said that. I just boiled it down.
That's perfect. That's good.
And give me an example of what success looks like in Vistage.
A success is having a group that stays together and becomes an attraction for other CEOs. You want to be in our group. Well, I've heard about your group. Oh, I've got to be part of that group. I've heard about these people. And so that would be a great success. Longevity, solving problems, greater happiness, and then the word spreads. In Vistage, as I said earlier, obviously the word is spreading. And we are all inundated with huge amounts of help. I'll just pull out my phone, I can get help right there on my phone. My computer, if I Google consultant, I'll get 1 million responses. Well, how about we have someone that curates all that for you and guides you, and you get a group of people that say, hey, here's what we've looked at, here's what truly works. And by the way, we've got 65 years of experience to look at and say, this is what seems to be the most successful way. So that to me is would be success.
Excellent. Well, I'm in. I don't feel alone at all after that.
Well, we've got a place for you.
All right.
Thanks. I appreciate this very much.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Oh, you bet.
Great to be with you.
Okay.